તાજા સમાચાર તમારી ભાષામાં મેળવવા માટે ડાઉનલોડ કરો ગુજરાતી મિડ ડેની એપ.
The government of India should be congratulated on taking a firm position on this matter. India's stand has been vindicated after 4.5 years of face-to-face situation between Indian and Chinese troops. If it means that the status quo ante has been restored, then we definitely welcome this agreement. It is a good agreement. It will of course take some time to restore the trust between the two countries, but at least I think a beginning can be made.
What is your reaction to the patrolling arrangement agreement between India and China?
So the Foreign Secretary of India, Mr. Vikram Misri, today announced that there is an agreement which has been reached between India and China on patrolling along the line of actual control in eastern Ladakh. Now, if this implies that the status quo ante has been restored as it existed before the Chinese undertook the military action in eastern Ladakh in summer of 2020, and there is reason to believe that because External Affairs Minister Dr. Jaishankar has confirmed that the situation has returned to the pre-Galwan period, then I think this is a very welcome development. It is the government of India should be congratulated on taking a firm position on this matter, and that India's stand has been vindicated after 4.5 years of face-to-face situation between Indian and Chinese troops. So to sum it up, if it means that the status quo ante has been restored, then we definitely welcome this agreement. It is a good agreement, and we can move forward on the basis of this agreement.
So how do you read, the agreement has come just ahead of PM Modi's departure to Russia for the BRICS summit?
Yes, you are absolutely right. Agreement has come just before the BRICS summit takes place in the next few days in Kazan in Russia. And I think what this implies is that the Chinese side is wanting to restore the relationship between India and China to what it was earlier. It wants the other aspects of the relationship like trade, commerce, investment to move ahead. It will of course take some time to restore the trust between the two countries, but at least I think a beginning can be made, and perhaps there might be a meeting at the topmost level between the Prime Minister of India, Mr. Modi, and the President of China, Mr. Xi Jinping, at Kazan in Russia.
So do you think India is moving closer to Russia and China? This kind of developments?
No, I won't say India is moving closer to Russia and China, but I think that the BRICS grouping will be immeasurably strengthened because of this understanding between India and China, because of the cooling of tensions on the border between India and China. And as India has always said that a peaceful border means that the rest of the relationship can also move ahead. So I have a feeling that the better relationship between India and China will be good for the BRICS grouping.
Okay. Sir, do you think could Russia be Russia has a role to make this agreement between India and China?
So on this question of the recent agreement on patrolling along the LAC, especially in eastern Ladakh, I don't think the Russians must have had a hand in it. It would have been discussion between India and China, negotiations between India and China that led to this agreement.
સબસ્ક્રાઇબ કરો ગુજરાતી મિડ ડે. બેલ આઇકોન પર ક્લિક કરીને મેળવો તમામ વિડીયોના ડાયરેક્ટ નોટિફિકેશન.